A friend of mine who owns a Mazda CX-5 asked me about my opinion on a dashcam for his Mazda. And I told him if he wanted an OEM look, to look at FiTCamX. I know some of you would say FiTCamX is not good enough and they went with other brands, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've read on Facebook some owners have the FiTCamX and have experienced some issues. They have like a safety system malfunction on their dash, and we don't know what it is. And we definitely know that there's no product that is perfect. Even the NX have issues, right? Frozen door handles, shaky driver's side mirrors, tons of issues. And I think the most important thing is it meets your needs, and that would be good enough. I've been asked by one of my viewers if I have any updates on the dashcam after 1 year of usage. So in today's video, I will be reviewing an add-on that I saw when I was looking up the dashcam for my friend. It's a CPL filter. What is that? And while I'm looking at it, I'll provide an update on the 18-month usage of the FiTCamX dashcam. Let's get to it. Hey, it's LSFT here today, and today I'm here to look at the FiTCamX dashcam, providing you an update on the usage after 18 months, and after looking up the FiTCamX website for my friend who wanted a dashcam for his Mazda, I actually saw a new product that they've offered, an add-on to the dashcam. It's a CPL filter. So I'll be reviewing that, and to remind you that I'm actually affiliated with FiTCamX, so I do have a special link that you can use to purchase products, and also have a coupon that gives you 10% discount. Previously, when I did the product review, my coupon code was only 6% discount, and after talking to the FiTCamX team, I got it raised to 10%. So for those who purchased the dashcam via my referral link and or use my coupon code, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for your support, and I hope that you're enjoying the dashcam. I'm probably one of the odd ones who actually have two dashcams on my NX. I have the genuine Lexus dashcam that's hardwired and has parking mode, which can record on any G-Shock while the car is off. The FiTCamX was added afterwards, because when I bought my NX, FiTCamX did not have a dashcam for the second generation NX. So I went with the Lexus genuine dashcam, and again, the quality of that was a 1080p, it works, and it's good enough if you want to capture something. I would like to emphasize that the CPL filter you see on screen is shipped to me at no cost, so that I can review this product. Follow me on Instagram at LSFTvideos. You can see updates on my experience with the NX 450H Plus, which may not be shown on any future videos. You can reach out to me via direct messaging if you have any questions on your Lexus. If you like this video, you can provide me feedback in the comments below, like this video, share it with your friends. This definitely will help with the YouTube algorithms. Press the subscribe button and bell icon and get notified when new videos show up. And lastly, if you want to support me further, you can provide me a super thanks, or visit my Amazon storefront before you purchase anything from Amazon, and or you can purchase products from the list on the items that I've been using with my vehicle or at home at no extra cost to you. And now let's continue with the video. Alright, right now we're at the FiTCamX website, and you go to the accessories, CPL filter. So you can see that they have one product here, and it's $34 roughly. So you can see here, FiTCamX CPL, they do have different models. So the one that they shipped to me is the 3345. So we know that the RX NX, that model, would actually work with the 3345. It says universal, but I believe they have different sizes. And you can see that the 3869 is a bit thicker here. 3345 is not as thick. You can see this one is much thicker. And then this one is for the Audi Porsche Model A. All right, so if we go to the 3345, and if you look at how it gets installed, this is what it looks like before, and this is what it looks like after. Same thing, smaller camera, now it has a bigger filter on top. If we continue to look at this, you can see it says you can manually adjust the polarizing angle and before and after shot. So you click here, It has this license plate SZ304P. It looks sharper here. I don't know, but probably if the car is parked, you can see the difference. But definitely you can see that the reflection on the windshield is a lot reduced when you look into this. But you can also see that this image is a little bit different. You can see that this still shows this piece, and this is actually a little bit smaller. So maybe some tricks here. Another example here, you can see that the reflection is causing it harder to read. Is this like A15TK9? But because there's no reflection, there's a lot less distortion. You can actually see it sharper. So $33.99. So if you use the CAM 987 coupon code, this will be about $30. All right, so it says it has a 3M tape, easy to install. It can adjust the angle, make license plate clearer to read, and we'll see if we can find that or not. Definitely reduces the glare from the dashboard, so that in turn will make it clearer for the video. All right, so let's unbox this little thing. So this is a small little box, and then when we open it up, you can see here we have, seems like a filter, right? So let's go here and see. It says FiTCamX Polarizing CPL 3345. All right, so the model number is CPL 3345. So in here you can see it. It actually looks like it's a filter. Very nicely done. It has very nice material. And you can see here, so this is a filter. So what does this filter do? So on this other side, you can see it has a 3M tape. So this 3M tape is to be able to tape this onto the current dash cam. So if I bring it closer, so I'm just going to go and try and bring it closer. You can actually see it's a filter, and it's trying to, camera's trying to focus. But essentially this is what it is. It is a filter, and what does this filter do? So what I'll do is I'll show the before and after, and then we will then see, is this filter worth its money? All right, so in here you can also see it's branded FiTCamX, and on the other side CPL 3345. And you do notice here that this actually rotates. So you can actually change the direction of the rays. So this is like a polarized lens filter that you can add to the dash cam. All right, so let's get to it and install it in the car. All right, so I'm at the car right now, and definitely this angle is extremely hard to get to once you've installed the FiTCamX dash cam, right? So you can see here, this is where we have the camera, and I don't know how dirty it is. So one thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a little wipe, just make sure the surrounding is clean, and make sure you actually use like glass type of fabric so that you don't actually go and make it scratch up. So after that's cleaned up, then like if you're really concerned about it falling, you may want to clean the surroundings just to make sure everything works properly. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and see the fit first before I actually go and peel off the 3M tape, because once you've stuck it on, it gets a little bit hard to go and undo. So first thing you do is give it a try first. Okay, so let me see if I can get this working properly. Okay, so again, it is very tight, and you're really just guessing. So right, so right now I'm not looking at it, I'm just guessing. Okay, so it looks like this is where the fit is. All right, let me try one more time. It's getting to a good angle, and I actually have the camera there that's actually preventing me from getting a good angle. All right, so once you tried it enough times, you know how to, if it would fit, then it's attempting to go in pull the 3M tape and then try to stick it on. All right, so now this is what it looks like. The 3M tape is pulled out, and now I'm going to now attempt to stick it on. And again, always the first time sticking it on is always the best. Okay, if you start playing around with it, it gets a little bit awkward and you would probably not have it stick as well. All right, so I had to do this off camera because the cameras was in the way, but now you can see that I have actually stuck on this filter. So you can see now I can actually rotate it. And one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to now record my app and then we'll show you how the rotate actually impacts it. All right, so right now it is stuck on. You can see on the corner of my camera, I actually have my phone there that's doing the recording. And now what I want to do is I'm going to rotate. So when you rotate, this actually changes the filter. So you can see here, I can see a lot more shadow on the windshield. But as I rotate, it now reduces that. And then you can see if I continue to rotate, it shows it more. So the best, and I think this probably doesn't remove every single thing, but if you look at it, this angle seems to do the best. Okay, I still can see the outlet. Let me just see if I rotate more. So this actually shows my whole dash. Okay, so if I rotate, you will have to fiddle around with it and see what is the best scenario for you. So ideally, I would say I want to reduce the screen like outside more than what's closer to the vehicle. All right, so let's see. How does that feel? Okay, let me rotate more. Let's see. This actually shows more that I don't want to see. I would say this is probably the best, I would say. It does show up my heads-up display, but maybe because I'm in direct sun right now too. So I'll have to play around with it over the few days and then see what does that all mean. But at this point, I think this is probably the best scenario right now. So this is what it looks like without the CPL filter. You can see here on a sunny day, the sun is raising onto the dash and you can see my full heads-up display and also the speaker on that dashboard and on the windshield. So there's a lot of reflection, and in this situation, you actually get some distortion when you're trying to capture when you're on the road. So now we're going to look at what it looks like with the filter. So now with the CPL filter, you can see here it drastically has reduced the reflection. It's not perfect, you can still see that there is a reflection, but it has reduced a lot. Like the speaker is not as visible on the top, and the heads-up display, you can see the whole of the heads-up display, but anything above that you do not see. So definitely it has increased that visibility. And you would also notice that the colors are a little bit more richer. The color of the fence, and compared to without, it is significantly a little bit in more vivid color. Now let's go and see what it looks like side by side. So the top left is without the filter and the bottom right is with the filter. You can definitely see that there's a significant reduction of the reflection, especially when you look at the heads-up display area, like the left side of the image. And then when you look at the speaker, definitely it's not as visible. And then you look at the cadmium orange. The cadmium orange is definitely a lot brighter, and it seems to be the correct color when sun rays actually reflect on it. So definitely little differences make a big difference here. So this video was recorded without the filter. I purposely pulled it out so that I can actually do a comparison here. So this is on the highway and we're going to look at the license plates. Let's zoom in now and see what kind of license plates do we see. So from this distance, it doesn't seem that I'm able to really decode this license plate. It's CZ4J, I don't know, 627 or something. So it's not that clear at this point. So let's give it a try with another vehicle. So we zoom in here, it's TNT01. So this one is clear, but not very sharp. We do this again, and we can see now CWPR660. Okay, so it's recognizable, again, not very sharp, but good enough. So without the filter, it seems to be doing quite well. And it seems to be able to see license plates, but not all the situations. So now let's move over to the videos with the filter and see if that does any difference. So now we look at with the CPL filter installed. So we're going on slowing down the highway and we zoom into this Mercedes. So I'm seeing here CVF175, but reality is it was actually CVFL175. So you can definitely see it's still not clear. And when we compare the two vehicles in the with and without, you can see that it seems like the one with the filter does look a little bit sharper. But this does get a little bit difficult because when you look at it, we will not know exactly because of the lighting, the time of day, and all that. But overall, it does look like the CPL filter one does look a little bit sharper. Let's go and see another vehicle and compare that. So we now look at the CRV. It's BYAZ907. It looks okay, not as smooth. We're going to look at the same CRV, but further away now. So it looks like we can still see that license plate. It seems to be okay, but again, not as sharp as we would like it to be. Maybe an 8K probably would be better. It's hard to say at this point, but I think it does its job. Do you feel that it's better? So is it really better? I don't really know. I think you'll need to determine based on these clips, is it better? I think if it's on a very sunny day and where the reflection of the windshield is high, I think we will see some benefits. But when it's like a cloudy day, rainy day, like what we're seeing here, it's not as beneficial, I would say. You can still see that there is reflection, but it's definitely minimized. And then if you're looking at sharpness, I do feel that the colors are more vivid and it seems to be a little bit better in looking at license plates. But if you look at what they said about like what the filter could do, can it really do better in identifying license plates? I would say I can't measure it based on what I've seen. But at this point, it's all up to you. Do you feel that it's better or not? So overall, 18 months using this, nothing was wrong with it. I did not have any system errors or any issues with it. I've actually pulled a lot of videos out of it because when I went to the dealership to get things done, they were recording it inside the garage. So I pulled those things out and I added it into my videos. You've actually probably seen a bunch of those. And another thing that I've done was I felt that the 64 gig was not enough. It didn't record a lot of days of information, so I went to Amazon and bought a 128 gig memory card. But then now I saw that FiTCamX also issued a memory card. So you can actually now buy a memory card that is branded with FiTCamX. Maybe that's an option that you can consider as well. But even if you don't buy from FiTCamX the memory card, you can actually see what class. So it's a class 10. And then it also is a U3 speed micro SD card. So if you can find it elsewhere, great. You can actually buy it from there as well. But again, that gives you good information on what FiTCamX thinks that the memory card should be using. Other than that, I have no problems with it. I would say I would prefer a better and sharper image, but the time of day, how much light you get, how close is the camera to the windshield, how clean is your windshield, because one thing I've noticed is when I actually installed the CPL filter, I had my fingerprints on the windshield. So then it gave some smudging images because it's a very small area where it actually records. And if that area is dirty, your videos are going to be smudgy and won't be clear. The only thing I did not do is install parking mode because my Lexus Genuine Dashcam has parking mode already and I did not want to take it off. But I'm really considering right now because I don't even go into Lexus Genuine Dashcam to pull out videos because it's only a 1080p video. It's more like probably sooner or later I will have that unplugged and then have the parking mode plugged in so that the FiTCamX can handle all the situations. But overall, I'm pleased, and I would say there are other options out there, but if you really want an OEM look, I think FiTCamX is the one to go for. I hope that you found that this video was informative, and until next video, drive safely. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, share this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon to get notified when new videos are posted. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can provide me a super thanks. And until next time, cheers.